Aaron.
Chris.
How you doing, man?
I'm alright.
You good?
I'm good. You?
I'm really, really, really having a lot of fun. I'm full of fun, and I'm a bit tired and emotional as well. It's a
lot.
It's been a great week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What you been up to?
Playing.
You're supposed to be interviewing me.
Been playing out.
Yeah.
I was playing out in Orlando, and
Yeah.
I played out in Miami last night. It was great. You were there.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
It was a good night.
It was a good night.
Yeah. It was a great night.
How long have you been DJ? Stop it. Right, stop it.
Alright.
He's got a very dry sense of humour, this one's Mr. Spacefunk.
DJing since, let's see, 2000?
Okay.
Yeah, 2001.
Right, okay.
Got my first pair of turntables. Been bedroom DJ for a long time.
And you grew up where?
Sacramento, California.
Sacramento,
That's 906.
So that's like that's north of here, right? Where's this?
This is California.
It's California. It's the other side,
Yeah.
isn't it? Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
California. I grew up in Sacramento, California.
Mm.
Born and raised, still live there.
And I mean, so what is the jungle scene like there? Because I mean,
So, you probably know this. The golden era was probably, I say, 2004,
Right.
2005, 2006,
Yeah.
around that time.
yeah.
Had a monthly there.
Yeah.
Drop heavy.
Oh yeah, because I played. That's what I played at.
Yeah.
That is the night. Wait, I was talking to someone about it yesterday.
Mo, you talked about it earlier.
Yes, I was telling Mo about it. Drop heavy. Yes.
Drop
yes.
heavy, yes.
Yes.
And that was probably the
What
first.
was the logo lunchbox thing though?
That was Nick G. He was kind of like a little podcast thing.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Logo Lunchbox is a little podcast thing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That was a great set. That was a set where I was saying to Mo earlier on in my interview that did you not? I don't know if you probably didn't hear, but
I did.
Yeah, because I was saying how I practiced really hard before that
Yeah.
tour, and that set is still up on YouTube, and I'm so proud of it because like every mix is pretty much bang on. Like, do you know what I mean? Like for like about 40 minutes. 50 minutes is absolutely, like, I'm really proud of that mix. But anyway, sorry, please continue. So Eric, you know Eric and
Eric's one of my best friends.
Oh,
I'd
love
say.
Eric, yes.
Shout out to Eric.
Shout out.
Yep.
59 Crime.
59 Crime. So yeah.
Great name.
Long story short, I was quite young at the time. Too young to get into bars and clubs.
Right.
I met Eric Uke at record store.
Yeah.
Digging through crates, looking at what the other person had in their pile. Ended up going from there, pulled me as a drop heavy resident, and that's kind of what got me out of the bedroom.
So you just went straight from bedroom to club?
I did.
So that's the thing I find interesting.
Yeah.
There's not that much sort of like pirate radio.
I did some college radio.
You did college radio, right, okay.
I did some college radio but this was all around the same time. So I probably had maybe a year of radio under my belt.
And you played drum and bass?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Started mixing on drum and bass.
Yeah.
I didn't, a lot of people say they start with hip hop or something else. I started with drum and bass. It's
And-
always been about drum and
man.
bass for me. Yeah.
And have you had any words with Digital about your name?
Yeah, that's a funny story too because I actually had a name before.
Yeah.
It's Spacefunk, short for Spacefunk Selecta.
Right.
It ended up getting shortened throughout the years.
Yeah.
But it's actually more related to my bass playing.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have not had a chat with Digital about
He's
that.
like, sorry, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to start this shit. I'm just
Yeah.
like, because I'm sure I'm sure
Of course you started to start shit.
he would. No.
Yeah, of course you are.
I'm not Aaron or Kwani, man. I'm not instigating.
Uh-huh.
I'm not. I promise.
Everybody hates who.
Everybody. Yeah, touche.
Yeah.
But like, but what style would you? What style were you playing first? What was the sort of stuff you played first?
I first got into kind of like the liquid stuff
Right.
because as someone I played in bands and I
Yeah.
played bass, played guitar. I've
Yeah.
always liked the more instrumental, melodic type stuff.
Jazzy stuff, huh?
But I also have an appreciation for rhythm, so I like it all. I mean, I think that in drum and bass, if you look at all the different styles and subgenres,
Yeah.
it's very much like music as a whole.
Yeah.
There's something for everyone.
You do have a very eclectic style.
Yeah.
I noticed.
and that's what brought me to it. So
So what's going on with the production? I was going to ask you on camera because this needs to be documented.
Oh man, he's got me.
So
on
whatever
camera.
he's going to say now, it's going to be.
So, you've asked me this question before, have you?
I have. Come on, man. What's going on?
I've dabbled in Cubase.
Yeah.
I've got everything I need.
Yeah, stop that. Stop that.
Yeah. So I just gotta put it down. Just gotta do it.
Because I really think you'll make some amazing tunes. It's really evident when certain DJs, you listen to their sets, you're like, I wonder what tunes he makes. I wonder if any of the tunes he's playing are his. You know what I mean? That's what I said to you before, and I was a little disappointed to hear that it wasn't. But it's okay. It's all right. I forgive you. Just sort it out.
It'll happen one day. But to be honest with you, I'm not sure I even.
I'm joking.
I'm not sure I even want to make drum and bass right
really?
now.
Okay. That's
I kind of want to dabble in like neo soul.
Okay.
And because like I said, I play guitar and bass. I kind of
mate.
want to start there.
Yeah. Okay.
I got lost in drum and bass when I tried to produce it. You know. Yeah.
But you could be like, I mean, Everwood, basically, is a guy with a guitar.
Yeah.
Who sorry, I'm
This guy with the guitar, right?
Woody, if you do see that, I don't mean it in a diminutive way. What I mean is that he's an excellent songwriter and guitar player, and he plays piano as well, and he sort of writes these songs with a certain time, in mind that he can sort of put a drum and bass beat on afterwards.
Yeah.
And I think it's really interesting. It's like I haven't really. I mean, it's probably only Toller that's sort of done like a sort of neo soulish kind of thing, and there was a band called. Do you remember Solid State?
Yeah.
They used to make some incredible music. Because I think one of them passed away, didn't he? But there was a period when there was like some really, really quality sort of like jazz fusion drum and bass, and it's sort of like kind of gone now. And it's like, I'd be really curious to see if anyone would be.
We'll see what happens.
Interested in bringing
We'll
it
see
back.
what happens.
Yeah, no pressure.
No pressure.
None
None at all.
None.
All right.
No, because I don't believe in that pressure makes diamonds bullshit. Well, sometimes it does. It depends.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a perfectionist when it comes to music, and that can get you caught in a vicious cycle of loops of not getting anything done. I've got a bunch of unfinished projects.
Got loads.
Yeah, you know how that goes.
Absolutely. I've had a bunch on my laptop. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Silent electricity.
So, but yeah, I'll let you know.
Cheers, Aaron. Thanks, mate.
I mean, I'll let you know.
So, who would you have down as some of your favourite artists that you've played a lot over the years? Because I know you love a bit of Dillinger. I know you love a bit of digital.
Dillinger, digital.
Yeah.
Anything from Basement era, breakage. That's a hard question. As a DJ, you just dig through so much stuff. It's like, who? You hit the big ones. Spirit. I mean, stuff from all over the place. Spirit, Marcus.
Yeah.
Like some of that early Solar, some of the early Underground. That's kind of where I started.
Yeah.
And that golden era of Liquid, I was really into that.
Yeah,
and I got more into some of the harder stuff.
I saw Artificial Intelligence about a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago. Some of the tunes they've got at the moment, they've been working on a whole bunch of stuff. Some of the most like creative versions of. I mean, for me, they're some of the godfathers of Liquid. Do you know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, a lot of modern Liquid sound, and some of the things they're making, because they said everything they played was theirs. There was one tune that sort of rolled on a fifth. It was like rolling on 5 bars. It was beautiful, absolutely genius, so clever. So. Shout out Glenn and Zula. Sorry, you just reminded me by saying that. It's just like they made these really sort of epic tunes, almost like a religious experience. Like I was on mushrooms, it did help, but like but that's not the point. I still felt the same way. I guarantee it.
Total Science.
Yes.
Total Science is a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Right? That's really where the name came from.
Yeah. They can do it.
I was really into 70s funk as a bass player, and just the type of drum and bass that I play and listen to just kind of reminds me of Spacefunk.
Paradox, I don't like Paradox.
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Well,
shout out Dev.
Bit of drum funk. Yeah. So I mean, really, I kind of pride myself on I could play anybody's party, and I could do it in my own way. So, you know, I could go left field. I've got a little bit of everything in the collection. So I kind of feel like I like to. Sophie calls me the DJ.
You
so,
are DJ's DJ.
Yeah.
Got some great
so,
sets. You got to check out his sets online.
Yeah.
Where can people? Because we'll obviously put your socials in there.
Yeah. Just hit up Bass Drive Archive. I mean, I do Bass Drive show Saturdays 4 to 6 Pacific time.
Right.
So I've been doing that for, guys, probably 13 years now.
Wow.
So, I mean, if you really want to hear everything that I'm talking about,
I've tuned in. The
show is the best place.
Yeah, it's a great show.
So, yeah.
And what's for the future? What would you like to, like I asked Sophie, what would you try and what would you like to try and achieve this year?
That's a good question. I mean, I want to start making music, whether it's drum and bass or neo soul or hip hop, or just putting out some loops, playing bass, playing guitar. I would like to make some music. At least spend a significant amount of time in the studio. Build up some skills. I mean, I've never been one for releases or anything. Like, it's always just been about the music for me.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. I want to create. That's all I really want to do is create.
That's what you got to just get started with. Yeah. Just start. Like I said, it's usually just one idea, one loop, one thing, one beat, and then the rest is there. Just work fast. That's what I found helps me.
Just work fast
quickly. Because then you sort of, because I think you get into the habit of getting a lot of stuff done in a tune, and you get more of a tune done, and you get closer to that finishing line. I think when you meander and listen to a loop for an hour, then you leave it and you've not done anything. And I've done that before as well, and I've started to realise I will just sit down and just fucking make the tune. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I'll take your advice. I mean, you seem like a pretty intelligent guy, so.
He's like low-key hateful. He seems really nice, like Tiger Woods on the outside. But it's just really funny. You got like a British sensibility. You got that sort of Britishness about you. It's quite funny. You got British. What is your family makeup? Is it just you, or you got brothers, sisters?
Oh, I'm an only child.
Really?
I am. I'm an only child.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
you know what I do? My family is. My grandparents got a lot to say. My aunts and uncles got a lot to say. My mother has a lot to say. So I don't know. There's just a lot going on in here, right? Sometimes
I can't. You can't. Change the direction of the wind, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's fine. I'm just enjoying it.
I thought anybody would understand.
No, I'm trying to. I've reached a stage in my life, Aaron, where I've learned to calm down because I was walking around with a migraine for a year and a half, and it's like, you just have to just sort of like let things go. I've just learned to let stuff go. So even when not that you were, I know you're joking, but like even if people are rude to me now, or well, there's one individual that still irritates.
What happens when people are rude to you?
Well, no, because normally I would get like really upset and retaliate in some mean and spiteful and usually very articulately said way, but now I just take a breath and just let people a lot of the time I just ignore them. That's like what's been really useful, but I don't get into that much shit, so it's alright, it's fine, I feel like I'm on a therapy chair, like, you know what I mean? It's like trying to work out what's going on.
I'm all for it.
You all for therapy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Why not?
Yeah, I'm just like, well, it's a subject that's come up a few times actually. Do you go to therapy?
I've been to therapy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's all good.
See, no black man goes to therapy.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's important.
Gotta talk about your feelings, Chris.
Hey, I have no problem talking about my feelings.
I think we all know that. He's supposed to be interviewing me.
Yeah, but I also cry my eyes out at everything. Just leave me alone. Fine.
Okay. Love you.
So we're gonna make some tunes this year. What do you reckon? I'll set Sophie a target of 2 tunes a week.
Two tunes a week.
2 songs a week.
That's never gonna happen.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I think Well, that's that sort of attitude that
No, you're trying to mess with my life now.
doesn't you know what I mean?
I
It's
say
alright.
maybe two tunes in the year.
From you.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
Well-
gonna try to hold me to that.
No, I'm gonna say 3
Why I gotta be 3?
because we're in January, and that means you've got at least 3 months to tune.
What if I need longer though?
No, you don't.
Okay, well, fine, 3. We'll make it 3 then, and I'll just. You know what? 2 out of 3 is.
Oh my
I mean,
God,
that's almost a
God.
passing grade, right?
I swear. It's no, this is the first proper conversation we've had, probably. You're a nutcase, mate. But it's been lovely to meet you, man.
I've been heard that people tell me I'm quiet.
No, you're not. No. He's tricky one, this one. He's it's not in a nasty way. It's very, very entertaining being around this man. It's jokes. I get it, so I get it. Yeah.
Love you.
Bro, you got to go, haven't you? You guys got to go.
We got about 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We should leave it there anyway, I reckon.
No, I'm gonna go so.
Aaron, mate,
Chris,
I love you.
love you too, brother.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Oh, no.
Sorry, you can't get me started.
That was brilliant.